But everybody got quiet. None of y'all ever had
Everybody started thinking it. Everybody was thinking about that. Which is that one?
I ain't gonna lie. I've
always been in a relationship.
We end up getting in a real relationship.
You know, that chemistry be crazy with the work wife. Y'all together 5 days a week.
I don't know about no work wife. I got a little sucky on the side. You feel me? I don't know about no work wife. Hey, I ain't seen you no more.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't do nothing when y'all at work, and then she go home to her. You go home to your girl.
What about you, Pun? What's the hardest job you've ever done?
I had a work wife before.
What's the hardest job you've ever done?
Hardest job? I ain't never had like no manual labor, like crazy manual labor job, bro. I don't got a.
I whatever job you want us to consider a job.
I can't say I had a hard one.
For me personally, I had that's how I got to this fight. Where I was getting to with this is I feel like most of us don't get to this situation where we get to be a star without going through some type of trials and tribulations.
Right.
Oh, 100.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so I usually ask people where they worked at, and they always usually have stories like, well, I used to be here, bro, I used to work like this, and now this popped me. I didn't just become an overnight celebrity overnight.
Oh, so, I mean, if you mean it like that, I would say just the conditions that we come from, where we lived at, that's what shaped us. You know what I mean?
No, I know the conditions. I know the conditions, nigga. That's L.A., nigga. You know, I know the conditions. But even personally, I used to move dead bodies. You know what I mean?
Me too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what he did too.
Her daddy.
Not me.
Yeah.
With her daddy.
That's what I'm saying. That would be more one of the harder jobs. I would consider
when you say move them, did you clean up the shit or just?
That's what I'm saying. On some
no, move them out their house.
Yeah. There we go. You done the same shit before too, huh?
Yeah.
He done the same shit. Everything.
And so people be crying and shit. You know, they just deceased the coroner, then already came and did the analysis, and so now you got to move the body now and put it in and whatnot. And so they family be there and shit. You pick him up. This nigga sometimes he got fluids leaking from him. You gotta pick him up and shit. This nigga, we gotta pick ADS up. How hard you think that's gonna be?
Yeah.
Niggas think that shit.
You gonna have to whatever he
Hey,
no lie. Just say he died in a bed. You gotta take the sheets off the bed, tie him up, and now it's a 2-man job, nigga. You gotta get him from the bed to the gurney.
2-man job to get this goddamn nigga.
Yeah, he heavy.
And you upstairs, nigga.
Yeah.
He's talking about the stairs.
Yeah.
Nigga, we got
it.
You ever throw that nigga down the stairs?
Hell no.
Nah. And so, nigga, pull him right there.
Throw that nigga like jazz.
The first time.
Pull him right there. Pull gonna trip if nigga, that's my nigga, bro. If we didn't bump your head while we taking your shit down.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my nigga, bro. What y'all doing, you know?
So you gotta be careful.
He emotional.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful because nigga, all the neighbors is out watching. Everybody watching. Like nigga, I went to the PJs to pick up a body. Nigga, the whole projects is in the living room.
Looking
nigga,
at you.
Everybody out on the way out. Like damn. Like man, rest in peace, Mr. Whoopty Whoop. Like
y'all ever from doing that job? Did y'all ever get emotionally tied?
Nah. I
emotional crying.
The first time I didn't cry, but I got emotional because it was my first time, and then my brother had just passed. You feel me? So it was like a month after.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like a month after him. So
My dad goes to pick him up.
yeah.
How long you do that job for, bro?
Shit, I did it like for a few months.
That shit rub you nigga.
But it was 8 bodies in that few months though.
You ever pick up parts?
Nah.
See, that's where it started getting real raw when you
pick up the parts.
Yeah, nigga.
Body parts.
Yeah.
Like the organs and shit.
Yeah, we had somebody jump off the bridge and shit. You know?
Oh,
no, I ain't have to do that.
So they brain splatter.
And so that's when I quit. You know what I mean? But that's what
seeing that shit made you quit.
Yeah. So that's enough for me. I'm good. But I'm be honest, I got shell shocked a little bit before that. Where first I was doing it for the first few weeks. It was cool. I was doing it through a homie, and we were doing our thing cool. But then I went and met with the boss who basically he's working too. So he's taking me around, he's talking. We went and picked the body, picked another body up. But he's talking, he forgot we got 2 bodies in there. He didn't got another call because you're on call.
Oh shit.
When somebody dropped, and you get to see the death rate,
Yeah.
Somebody else is dropped. Oh shit, we gotta go pick this nigga up.
And it's like that all the time.
They call you on call. Go pick that nigga up. And so we got 2 bodies already in the back. He didn't forgot. We didn't start stacking bodies on top of bodies.
Oh, shit.
I'm holding bodies in the back and shit from falling.
Damn.
And the other things you don't realize
this sounds
is
crazy.
this is my first time around dead bodies. But bodies still do shit. They release gas, they'll release breath. And you'll hear that shit, you'll be thinking what the fuck? Yeah, like the shit releases.
I'm gonna tell y'all something too. When y'all see them truck drivers and y'all see those containers on the back, sometimes they hauling dead bodies that you'll see at the hospital. Know what I'm saying? That's a freezer.
Yeah.
And they had bodies up in there that you got to pick up and you got to take too.
So I've been in the freezers too.
Yeah.
We had a nigga that was like 600 pounds. God. Nigga, it took like 8 of us.
Damn.
The firefighters and paramedics had to help us get this nigga too. They couldn't even put him in the actual freezer, like they'll put you in their little whatever the fuck the shit's in.
They had to put you in a container.
A bag of ice and shit.
Yeah.
They had bags of ice all over the
That's a harsh reality. What you know what happens to your body when you're gone.
Bruh.
That's crazy.
I'm like, nigga, burn my shit.
So you want to be cremated now?
Yeah, I'm like the old school niggas. Burn my shit and release my soul.
Spread that shit in the ocean.
Yeah.
Because
that kind of take me back to the sick shit.
I tell people all the time too, like, nigga, that got to be a hard ass job. Like some of the barbers, they be like, I cut dead people's hair.
Oh yeah.
They make a lot of money doing that, but I'm like, damn, that must be crazy having
to
braid a dead person's hair.
Just think though, nigga, you gotta cut one of your homies' head.
Yeah.
You feel me?
People do that for their family members.
Cut your dead homie hair.
Yeah. Nigga that you grew up with, you gotta cut his hair while he dead.
That's dark. That's super dark.